let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again.
Alright, here we go. 2 Kinetic Soldier, 2 System Down, 2 MST, 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, 2 Rivalry of Warlords, 2 Mirrors of Oath, and 3 Prideful Roar. Now, let's start with monsters. Monsters first. Kinetic Soldier. Samurais are still really big right now, so I need them for Samurais, but also the alternate deck called Hero Beat. It's one of my worst matchups because of Skill Drain and Gemini Spark. It's just destructive as hell, and it boggles my mind. But more or less, Samurais. Samurais are a big phenomenon right now. Everyone's like, oh my god, Samurais, oh my god, Samurais, oh my god, Samurais. And at our last regionals, people were humping that deck to hell and back. Now, I know Master Driver got banned, so they don't have an FCK anymore, but still, I can guarantee at my regionals and at Shonen's, you're going to see a lot of Samurais. A Samurai just made it to the top 8 at the last Shonen. So, I believe that these 2 cards are a must. I need them for the Samurai matchup, so they're guaranteed. Alright, since there's no more monster cards, we're going to move on to spell cards. Now we have 2 MST and 2 System Down. We'll move the trap cards for right now. 2 MST, 2 System Down. The MST are for Skill Drain decks, and they're for Dragunities, Malefic. I mean, there's a lot of reasons I have them in here. I don't know. Right now they're so amazing because they can take care of so much hate. Royal Decree, Skill Drain, Dragunities Field card, Malefic World. There's just so many cards they take care of that they're just too amazing for the side deck. So they're guaranteed a spot. And if you're wondering the percentage base, I don't do off the side deck because you never know what you're gonna verse. I just do it for if I verse that deck. I mean, I want protection from any deck I can verse, pretty much. That's how it work. That's how I do my side deck. 2 System Down, shiny. Yes, I have holographic sleeves. Are you jealous? That's right. Holographic sleeves. Anyways, so 2 System Down. Very good against Machinas. Very good against any kind of dark deck. What do you call it? I can't think of the name. Black Salvo decks. Black Salvo. They're actually a pretty big variant. Black Salvo variant is actually a pretty popular deck. So don't go, well, you're not going to verse any of those. It's actually a pretty popular deck. So it's really good against decks like that, but it's also really good against Karakuri and Morphotronic. Morphotronic OTK is actually still running around here, believe it or not. You may think that's hard to believe, but the people are still running that shit around here, so System Down is really nice. System Down is just that card that says if I verse a machine deck, I have a card that basically is an instant game winner. So, I mean, I kind of have to keep it. There's a lot of machine variants out there, especially with that new, Machina Karakuri build or whatever. So, I definitely want to keep System Down. Next, 2 Rivalry of Warlord. Rivalry of Warlord is very good because 1, it stops X Sabers. I summon this, I summon this, I summon this. We're all different types. Rivalry of Warlords. Blah. And it hurts them really bad. Also, Dragunities. Their monsters are Wing Beast and Dragon. They're not all the same type. Everyone's like, oh, they're all dragons. No, they're not. They're Wing Beast and Dragon. So Rivalry of Warlords also hurts them. Also, something I love is This is very good because a lot of people side deck and Cyber Dragon on me, and when they summon a Cyber Dragon and they use all my monsters and he's like a 4,000, and then they summon like 2 Samurais, and I go Rivalry of Warlords, they gotta choose between their 2 Samurais or their Dragon. So it's kind of fun to do that to people. They're like, oh shit, what do I choose now? Because they don't know if they keep the 5,000 or keep the 2 Samurais. Because if they keep the 5,000, I might just deprison it. But if they get rid of the 5,000, just keep the 2 Samurais, it's like half the damage. So it's a very good card. Rivalry Warlords is a very good card right now. Mirrors of Oath. Playable against GBs, mainly. I love it against GBs. I'm going to tag. I think not. So, very good against GBs, but also it's good against, what do you call it? Gravekeepers. They abuse Spy a lot, so Mirrors of Oath really hurts them. Especially when you're in a tight game and you're both top decking, you get mirrors, you're like, yes, set mirrors. They get Spy, they're like, yes, set Spy. You go, you end, they go, they're like, okay, awesome, Spy. You're like, mirrors. They're like, oh crap, he just negated my Spy, destroyed it, and he drew a card. That is bull crap. So it's a really good card against both those decks. So it's definitely a keeper. I might just run one of it because, to be honest, GBs don't give me a hard time much anymore. I usually beat them pretty easy. And Gravekeepers don't. Spy isn't that prevalent. They usually just beat me down with like pure physical power, so it's debatable. Next, to Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I run this because GKs fuck me up. And that's not like a figure of speech. I mean, they really just mess me up. All their effects are just broken, like, oh, I have Spy, I'm going to special summon a monster, I'm going to special summon a Descendant, tribute, blow up a free card. Oh, by the way, I'm going to summon a Recruiter for the turn, I'm going to tribute Recruiter to blow up another card. Oh, by the way, Recruiter's going to search another one of his little butt buddies. And I'm going to do this next turn on you too, haha, how are you today? So, yeah. As you can tell, I'm a little tired of GKs abusing all their effects on me, so Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, one of my worst matchups is GKs. My worst matchups, people say I say everything is my worst matchup, which is not true. My worst matchups this format are GK, Hero Beat, and Skill Drain. Well, and Virus, apparently. I didn't even see that Virus deck coming, but apparently Virus is like, blah, I kill you. So, Virus deck too. Anyways, so one of my worst matchups helps me a lot. When I play Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, it locks off their effects, and they're sitting there going, ah, dang it, really? So, very good against GKs. Lastly, 3 Prideful Roar. Now, I was running Prideful Roar for a while now. I was running Prideful Roar for a few reasons. A, because it helped me against GBs. It really messes up GBs. But as I said, I don't have a problem with GBs, so that's not a valid reason anymore. B, Gravekeepers beat me down physically, and Prideful Roar helps with that. But the life point difference I'm paying is now no longer worth actually paying it. So, in the same retrospect, it's just not worth it anymore. So I have to reconsider the options there for Prideful Roar. To be honest, when they summon a 16 that goes to a 21 and they attack a gadget, I have to pay 700 life points to do 300 damage, and which they're probably just going to bribe anyway. So, really, it's becoming more of a pain than a help for what I intended it. Now, I also thought, hey, maybe this could help me against Hero Beat, but apparently not, because every time I draw this card, they MST it. Not any other card, just this card. Don't ask me how. Like, I swear to God, Hero Beat players have like a 6th sense for this card. I know what that is. Apparently they don't like Prideful Roar. So really, it's become too much of a, how should I say, bad tech card, so I am going to have to take it out and replace it with something else to help me against other decks. Nextly, so I'm going to go right through the side deck again. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror for GKs, amazing. Mirrors of Oath. this might get taken out. This is a possibility to get removed. I'm really, it's not helping me too much anymore, but it's still there and it does help me, so I have to see if that'll continue to help me. Rivalry of Warlords, not so amazing anymore. It still is an amazing card, but only against certain decks, but it still saves me, so I'm still keeping it. System Down is a card I'm considering taking out right now, because honestly, machine variant decks are dying down a lot, and most of them don't give me troubles anyway. I mean, Karakuri Machina haven't beat me one game out of like 12 that I played them. Morphotronic OTK beat me 1 out of 6. Another Gadget beat me 1 out of 3. So really, System Down is becoming less useful by the day. So I might just take it out too. 2 MST, much too useful to take out. Amazing card, just gotta love it. And 2 Kinetic Soldier, just too good against Samurais, really. It really is.